on the tone. Everybody else, when I call your name. Drew, Kemp, Jackie, Steve, Scott, Brian.
Five minutes left.
Kemp Anderson, top of the board, 36 flat, 5 seconds out of TQ. Drew Ellis, 36 flat, 0.6. Jackie, 36.02. John, 36.03. What does that mean? John Barron falling from TQ to 4th overall. Steve Kuithe on a 36.09. Brian with a 29.602. And Scott, 29.605. The only driver not going faster right now, he has a 29.603. So Scott McDonald needs to pick up 2 seconds if he wants to go faster, as everybody else in this race is. Kemp and Drew back and forth for that point position. 0.013 the last time at the line. Kemp goes 12 flat, Drew 12 flat, again 12 flat, 12 flat. John with an 11.9 starting to dig. Less than a tenth separate the top 3 drivers, all on 601s. Jackie Woodard on a 605, Steve 610, Brian 601, Scott now down to a 603 and going faster along with everybody else in this race. It is blistering out there as John reasserts himself from TQ right now on a 605. He has a 601 in front of Drew Ellis by 0.079. John 12 flat, backs it up with 11.9. Drew 12 flat, Kemp 12 flat, Jackie 12.6, Steve 12.5, Brian 12.4, and Scott 12.3. Brian Davis trying to jump up to 6th on the grid in front of Scott McDonald, but there is only 0.039 separation between those 2 drivers. Let's pick up our leader, John Barron, onto the straight. He has got that light green through the sweeper into the infield. Coming up on the chrome ride, I believe, is Scott McDonald. Let's see. Right behind him is
3 minutes left.
Drew Ellis in the white and orange and black. Your second place car by 0.008. Kemp Anderson sitting in that 3rd spot. He is in the all pink ride. Jackie Woodard in that silver and green works his way onto the straightaway. Steve Kuithe in the orange and black. Brian Davis in the green and white nose. And then Scott McDonald in the chrome. So that is your field right now. Everybody but Scott McDonald and Brian Davis now, and Steve Kuithe going faster as Steve has fallen off the 30 lapper. He had a 36.12 from round 2. Brian Davis on a 29.604, Scott on a 29.605. So both those drivers all off their best runs. Top 4 now looking to go faster as Drew Ellis now takes over the point from John Barron. 12 flat to 12.1 to 12.1 for Kemp. Jackie with a 12.4, about 3 seconds back. Although he is going faster himself. Drew Ellis now stretching it out to a 5-second lead, closing in on John on the straightaway. John taps coming into the infield. Drew now all over his rear wing as they work their way through the chicane in front of the driver's stand. John in that light green, Drew in the white, orange, and black down the straightaway. John gets out of the way, lets Drew Ellis take over the point. Kemp Anderson going to move up into that 2nd spot and 2nd overall in the race as Kemp on a 6.04, John on a 6.04.4, Kemp on a 6.04.2 as Drew Ellis on a 6.03 now. Can he hold on to the end with just a little over a minute to go? He has got about 2 seconds over TQ right now. Drew Ellis coming up on Steve Kuithe right now.
1 minute left.
Front of the driver's stand. Steve gets clear out of the way. Knocks the safer barrier out. So Drew 6:03.5 as Kemp on a 6:04.8, 1 second back.
45
John a
seconds
second
left.
back. Now looking to fall down to third overall. Kemp trouble coming out of the U. Jackie Woodard on a 6:08 is still going faster himself. Top 4 drivers, Drew, Kemp, John,
30
Jackie,
seconds left.
all trying to lay it down in this third qualifier so they can go to sleep knowing they are the top 4 drivers in this F1 class. Can-Am TC Stock Heat 1, you're up next. That is race 9 on the track. Should be through
15
tech.
seconds left.
And that's race 10. Should be thinking about tech next. So if you're in race 10, you should be looking to go through tech. Dakota Duff ready for service over there. Drew Ellis, your pace setter, 6:04.1. Can he hold on to it to the end? He works his way onto the straightaway.
Drew Ellis done. John Prolix done. Kemp Anderson done.
You hit the line, you will be
Steve
done.
Kuithe done. Scott McDonald
That is
done.
a race.
Jack
Drew Ellis takes
Woodard
the win, 36:04. Kemp Anderson, 36:05.
Brian
Jackie